Welcome to Secure the Bag Week 5. This is your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy, what's good, y'all?
And your favorite third wheel, baby. We here. Let's get it.
We in the building. Yes, sir. You know what we're here to do. We're about to make our Moneyline picks for all of the Week 5 NFL matchups. And if you're following along at home, please don't be afraid to drop your locks in the comments, drop your picks for the week in the comments. And we appreciate that participation. And also hit our link in the bio or go to our website and you can find a link to our Yahoo where you can compete with us for Super Bowl squares. So Maarcus had the best day at the office last week. He actually led obviously the three of us, but also the entire group. So he gets the Super Bowl square for week 4, and he will also lead us into our picks for this weekend's game. So you ready, Maarcus?
We ready, man. We're going to try.
All right, here we go. First up, we have Thursday Night Football, the Bears at the Commanders.
Sorry, Bears, but we're going to go with the Commanders.
I'm with you. I want to pick the Bears so bad in this game, but not away. You know what I'm saying? Not away. I'm picking Commanders.
Same, yeah. It's just a tough matchup for the Bears. I feel like they will get a win at some point, but probably not this week. I think the Commanders just have a little bit better team, so they'll probably be handling that business. Back over to London for that early Sunday morning game. We have the Jaguars taking on the Bills.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
That's my bad. My fault. Go ahead, Maarcus.
Oh, I know it's gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna go with the Bills. I think they have it going.
Yeah, that's my bad, dog. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills with you. I agree with you on this one. I think Bills get it done.
Same here. I think they'll build off the momentum from last week. It was a big one. And the Jaguars, I'm still not sure about them. They look really good in spots, and then at other times they look bad. So definitely going with the Bills on this one. Next up, we have an interesting matchup: the Saints at the Patriots.
Is Derek Carr playing?
I think Derek Carr is playing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Saints then.
This one's tough for me too, man. But I'm going with the Patriots on this one. They're at home. It's at Gillette. They're not going to be good this season, but I know they're going to get a couple more wins or look better than what they've looked.
Yeah, I'm actually going with the Saints as well. I just feel like the Patriots, after seeing what happened last week and just seeing where their offense is at, I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the Saints. So I'm going to go the Saints, but it'll be that's tough to see them lose 2 games in a row. But I do think it'll be the Saints this weekend. Moving on, we have the Titans at the Colts.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna go. Jonathan Taylor come back next week, right? Not this week.
I think he actually is eligible to come back this week.
It is this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Titans still though. I'm gonna go Titans. That's hard.
Me too. I'm gonna go Titans as well. I think Titans usually beat up the Colts pretty bad, and I love Anthony Richardson, but I think he's still gonna have some rookie issues. So,
as long as the Titans from last week show up to this game, I feel like that they should be good. But I think that the mobile quarterback will give them a little bit of trouble. But I still think that I got the Titans in this one. And kind of like you said, Strizzy, they usually dominate this division. But that is kind of a tricky matchup. So kind of 50-50 on that one. All right, moving on. We got the Ravens at the Steelers.
I'm going on Ravens. I think it'll be a good game, but I think Ravens don't have too much. So I'm going with them.
I'm going Ravens as well, too. I know OBJ is back at practice again this week. I'm not sure if he's playing, but I know he's back at practice at least. But I'm going Ravens, too. Steelers offense still just isn't enough for me.
What are those? OBJ, PB&J? I don't care, Jay. It don't matter if he's there or not. I still got the Ravens in this one. I feel like the Steelers, their offense is just really bad. And it sucks because I really like Pickett and I really like George Pickens, but they got a lot to figure out still. So I'm definitely going the Ravens in this one.
But it might be hard for them to lose 2 in a row, so I'll be we'll see.
True. They might surprise us on that one.
I'm still going with Ravens, though.
Yeah, me too. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Detroit Lions.
I'm definitely going to Detroit. They're at home. They're a whole different team this year, so they're gonna keep moving going.
I would take Detroit even if it was in Carolina. You know what I'm saying? The Panthers just aren't very good this year. They're still trying to figure things out, so I'm going to Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going with Detroit as well. They're like a top 10 team in the NFL. Like they're looking really, really good. And I didn't really see what happened last week with Andy Dalton, but is it Andy Dalton again, Strizzy, for the Panthers this weekend?
No. It should be back to Bryce Young. Bryce played last weekend too.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So Dalton played 2 weeks ago. It was just but
Okay. That's my bad. I'm behind.
no, you're good. You're good. But we'll see how it goes.
Got you. Well, I'm glad the rookie's back in there regardless. And another rookie that I'm really feeling good about in this next game, Texans at Falcons. Marcus, what you got for this one?
Who? I'm gonna go Texans, man. I'm gonna go Texans.
This one was tricky too. That's some tricky ones this week, man. But
they hard.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go Texans too. I think they're riding pretty high right now offensively. They're looking better offensively than the Falcons.
I'm with y'all. I'm going with the Texans in this one. I think that I'm really liking what CJ Stroud's doing, and the Falcons are just too inconsistent. So even though Bijan Robinson is a beast, I feel like everything else is not there yet. So I'm going Texans. Next up, we got the Giants at the Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins on there. I think they bounce back big, and poor Giants, they're gonna go down, which we don't care.
I went Marcus. I think Dolphins bounce back huge. Unfortunately, this is not going to be the week for the Giants. Dolphins definitely not losing. They're going to give it to the Giants again.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins as well in a sweep on this one. I feel like it's just going to be too much for them. And they did get kind of embarrassed last week, so they'll probably be putting up some points this weekend. A tricky one this weekend in the desert. We got the Bengals at the Cardinals.
You right, Trizzy. These are hard, dog. I'm gonna go Cardinals, man. I think the Cardinals they'll pull it out.
I want to pick the Cardinals so bad. The Bengals look bad, bro. Like even like the Cardinals have been competitive, but I'm gonna go Cardinals too. Ironically, I'm going Cardinals too. I just somehow thought they're gonna get it done.
I feel you. I'm going with the Cardinals as well. Even Pops is with the Cardinals in the comments here. So we got all of us on the Cardinals right now. I feel like the Cardinals are kind of similar to the Titans. They're physical and they have a decent run game, and they can get after the passer. And Joe Burrow just looks really bad. So this will be an interesting one, but I'm going Cardinals too. We'll see. Next up, we got the Eagles at the Rams.
Eagles. That's all I got. Eagles.
Sorry, this one's tricky for me too. If Stafford didn't get so beat up last week, because he could barely walk last week, I'd say Rams, but I'm going Eagles. But I think it's still going to be closer than we think. That secondary for the Eagles is still not that great.
Yeah, agreed. I think it will be a close game, but I have the Eagles as well. They're going to catch their first loss pretty soon here. Yeah. It's just
and they get cut back this week.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's big. I'm interested to see how Kupp and Puka do together. That should be pretty. That should be pretty interesting. Or if maybe Puka's just going to disappear and now the Kupp's back taking all those catches. Right. We'll see. We'll see if they can complement each other. All right. Next up, we got the Jets at the Broncos.
I'm going Jets. I think the defense can win for them.
Yeah, I think Jets too. I think Broncos got lucky coming back against a really bad Bears team. I think that Jets defense is going to be entirely too much.
Exactly. I'm with y'all. I think the Jets are going to do it. Zach Wilson can build off of that Sunday night game. Even though they lost, he had a great game. And that Jets defense is nasty. The Broncos, they're lucky they got theirs when they did. So, and my bad, Strizzy. Hold on one second. All right. Next up, we got the Chiefs and the Vikings.
Easy game. I think the Chiefs win big in this one.
I think it's gonna be closer than we think. It's an afternoon game, not a primetime game, so I think Cousins is gonna play a little bit better. I know the Kansas City is favored to win by like 10. I think Vikings keep it closer than that, but I'm still going KC.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs as well, but it might be a close game. I don't know. I still don't know what to make of the Vikings this year. They got a good victory last week, but it was over, the Panthers. So not the toughest, not the best test for us. So I'm still going with the Chiefs in this one. All right, next up, we got Sunday Night Football. The game of the week for me, we got the Cowboys visiting the San Francisco 49ers. Marcus, what you got for this one?
This ain't a hard pick, man. This is trying to get my points, trying to win another one in 3 in a row. I'm going 49ers, man.
This one's really triggered for me too. Y'all know I've been kind of loving the San Francisco 49ers lately, but I think Dallas wants this more. I think Dallas plays this game at a 12. You know what I mean? So I think Dallas gets it done.
I'm kind of with you, Strizzy. Like, I think the Cowboys are going to sneak up and win this one. I think it's going to be a really close game. But the difference might be that, like, I feel like San Francisco's coaching, like, has more nuance to it, and they will probably hold things back because, like you said, like, it's not as important to them as it is to the Cowboys. So I think that the Cowboys are going to be going full blast, trying to prove themselves.
Agreed.
The 49ers are going to be like, yeah, we all right. We know we got y'all when it counts. So I
We'll
feel like
see
the
y'all in the
Cowboys win this
playoffs.
one. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I feel like the Cowboys might win this one. But it will be great boost for the Cowboys if they can do that on the road. And that's just kind of how I see it. I think that they're going like all out for this as if it was a playoff game. So
yeah, I think.
But the thing is,
go
go
ahead,
Trey. No, go ahead.
I was literally just gonna say, I think if the Dallas Cowboys get this dub, it'll kind of set the stage for the rest of the season. You know, so that's all I was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say we don't want to win this game because we can't beat them twice.
Right.
Lose this game, play them again, and beat them. That's how it goes. You can't beat this team twice. It's hard to do that.
Right. No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I think that's part of the reason too why the 49ers coaching staff isn't going to want to give up too much.
I know.
I think they're going to play super vanilla. Yeah.
Agreed.
We'll see. That's gonna be an interesting one for sure. But we definitely know we'll be tuned in and ready for that one. Next up, we got our Monday Night Football last matchup of the week. Interesting one. We got the Packers and the Raiders.
I'm going Packers on this one.
Me too. I don't really know if Jimmy G is going to play in this game. I was actually upset that they didn't play Brandon Hoyer last week. That was kind of weird. They played the rookie. But I'm going Green Bay in this game. I think Green Bay gets it done.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's a coin flip for me. I want to root for Jordan Love, but I'm just still not sure. And I think that Adams might have a good like revenge game, even if they have to hand him the ball. I feel like he's going to try to show out and have a big one on Monday Night Football. So I'm going with the Raiders in a little bit of an upset. So that's what it is for that. And then Pops put some comment on the Cowboys. If we're a championship team, we'll beat them as many times necessary.
I like that.
Hopefully that's Sunday and that's in January too. We will see. We'll find out for sure.
Yep.
But all right, that's what's up. That's all of our money line picks for this week. Now you did notice there were some less matchups because we do have our first round of bye weeks. We'll go over those later. But for now, we're going to get into our second portion of the show. And this is where we always like to remind everybody that this is not actual betting advice. This is just our opinions, just kind of trying to throw out some locks here and see if we can hit on some games against the spread. So we just did the money line, just straight picking who will win. But now we're going to go against the spread, considering, that adjusted score line, whether we're picking a favorite or an underdog. So, Maarcus, you're going to lead us off with this one. Last week, you hit on the Bills. So great job getting on the board. They came through for you in that big victory over the Dolphins. And I want you to break down your picks for this week.
So the Bills are going to be in London. I think, like I said, they're going to come out that high. Jaguars, you'll know who you're going to get. I think their first time there, they'll be hyped, ready to go. So I think they could win at least more than a field goal. So,
got you. This other one, the Falcons.
The Falcons, who are they playing again?
The Falcons are playing. Hold on, my bad.
They playing.
They're playing the Texans.
Texans.
Oh, that's right.
Texans. Okay, yeah. So I think it'll be a close game, and
hey, we might have to switch that one up for you though. You're okay?
No, I think we stay right there. I think we'll stay right there. That's on me. So when I do my pick'ems, I'll do it better. That's my fault.
You're good. You're good, brother. Last lock for this week.
And the Eagles, of course, it's going to be a tight game. I think they'll pull it out. I don't think they'll win by more than a touchdown, but I think they'll get there and they'll get the spread done, I guess. So we'll see. I think the Rams. I think that's a good little -4 would be good.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. So locked in on the Bills, Falcons, and the Eagles this week, all favorites. And now moving over to Strizzy. Last week you hit on the Ravens and the Jaguars. Great job there. 2 out of 3 bags. Let's talk about your picks for this week.
Yeah, man. Kind of go the opposite a little bit of the Eagles game. I think, like Maarcus said, I think Eagles get the dub, but I like the 4.5. I think that, field goal, maybe 2 points or so, last second field goal by the Eagles to win it. They barely made it out alive against, the Commanders last week, but it is a division game, so it is understandable. But I like the Rams and this one just to keep it close.
Got you.
Like I said with Dallas Cowboys, man, I really think they're gonna play this game on 12. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I think the 49ers aren't going to show them everything, as they're going to want to really show them everything when it really, really counts, because the 49ers know they're going to be there at the end anyway. So plus 3.5 with that defense, that game's going to be close regardless. Even if 49ers somehow win, that game's going to be close.
Got you.
And then this one was kind of a money line one. You know what I'm saying? I think that they can get it done. The Saints don't travel very well. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of a pick-up one. I feel like the Saints offense hasn't looked too great either. I think they're not as good as I think we thought they were going to be with getting Derek Carr over from the Raiders. And it's hard to see them lose 2 in a row. But like I said on Tuesday's show, they're not as good as, they're not the Tom Brady Patriots anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the Patriots really made of this weekend.
No, I love it. So Strizzy's locked in on the Rams, the Cowboys, and the Patriots, and all as underdogs. So that's kind of cool. Taking the points on those. That's what's up. I'm going to get into mine real quick. I hit one last week with the Seahawks. They came through for me with that big Monday night victory. Thank you, Seahawks defense, for handling that business. I'm going with the Texans in a +2 against the Falcons. I'm really liking CJ Stroud. I tried to nab him in our fantasy league, but somebody got him earlier on the waiver wire. I was kind of pissed because I was like, man, let me just throw him out there and see what happens
when you need him.
Exactly. Use that matchup. But no, I do like the Texans, and we'll see if they can ride this hot hand. They're 2-2. This will be the first time they're having a winning record in a very long time, at least this deep into the season. So that would be super dope. Next up, I got the Ravens at -4. I think that they should be able to handle business against the Steelers. It is kind of a bigger spread only because the Steelers defense is so good. But really, that's the only way they can win games is if the Steelers defense scores points. Yep. And, I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it the same against the Ravens this weekend. Yep. So I'm going with the Ravens on that. And then my other one, we all picked the Cardinals in an upset over the Bengals. I really do think that they're going to win the game outright. But with that +3, if they can at least keep it close, we'll see. That, we've kind of talked about it on the Tuesday show, but Cardinals are playing hard. And it will make me feel better about the Dallas Cowboys loss if they actually come up and beat out.
I feel you on that. Bengals look bad, dog. Like, I don't know what's going on, but they
well, I know, honestly, Bengals. Burrow is so stuck in the pocket. Like his mobility is so bad. I feel like just sit him out a little bit and let the backup, try to see, because they still have a good roster outside of Burrow. But right now, everything's on his shoulders, and it's too much for him. So they got to make some changes.
I think, you're right. I think he definitely rushed his way back when he probably didn't need to.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm like, man, you don't have no backup. Like, I can't remember who their backup is, but shoot,
that's
give him
true
a chance.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm sure. He played the whole preseason, so. But
contract
there we go
too
on
expensive.
that.
They ain't got no backup.
Yeah, exactly. He took all the money. But that's what's up. All right, so that's that. In full transparency, we always want to go over our records at the end. So for our money line records, we're looking pretty good right now. We're all above 50%, kind of skewing towards that 66%. Like I'm really trying to hit 2/3 of my picks on a consistent basis. And then for our locks, looking pretty good. I think our goal right here is kind of to get that 50%. So looking pretty solid. And Maarcus jumped off the porch with his first bags last week and got one right away. So that's what's up. But there we have it. Last thing to talk about is just make sure you get your fantasy lineups right for those bye weeks. Those people that'll be resting and taking that well-deserved rest. But it's always kind of sad when we get into the bye weeks already because it's less football to see, less matchups to watch, less matchups to pick. But definitely going to be an interesting week this week. And we'll see how it shakes out, and we'll do our big recap on Tuesday's show. But until then, I know, Maarcus, you're on the road, man. We appreciate you being with us and being on the move, but definitely be safe out there. Thank you, Pops, for hanging in there with us and making your picks. And again, just last reminder, get up in on that Yahoo and make your money line picks so you can compete with us for Super Bowl squares. But anything else we want to touch on before we hop from the show?
Preseason basketball started today. The Mavs and Timberwolves just played. They just played
in Dubai, right?
Yeah, played their first game in Dubai, man. Timberwolves came out on top in that game, so basketball is right around the corner, man. Like I said, I think Lakers play Saturday.
Lakers Warriors Saturday.
We got full slates now. Full slates. starting to look a lot like Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And once that comes back and hockey's back and we got playoff baseball, this is like the time of the sports watcher's dream right now because you got everything going on. So it's going to be a great October. But yes, we definitely appreciate you rocking with us. Appreciate that reminder, Strizzy, on the basketball. And we'll be back together on Tuesday for episode 216 of the Big Show. But until then, it's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
All right, see y'all later, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
And you pay them too.